Janet Melo has been to court. Our good friend Janet got caught stealing well over $100 million from the United States Army. Money that she was supposed to put towards military children and their families, spouses, children, what have you. She created shell companies and siphoned government dollars into them. And again, this was supposed to be for their benefit. She went to court and she's getting 120 years in prison. Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, no, I'm sorry. She actually is going to be allowed to retire with full benefits. Yeah, you heard me right. She's going to be able to retire with full benefits. Now, she is going to face some level of prison time, but it could be brought down depending on how much of the assets that she got from government dollars they're able to recover and kind of put back in the coffers of the United States government. We'll see. But the whole situation is completely ridiculous. How this was allowed to happen, what she was able to do for 7 years. This wasn't caught for 7 years. The things that her lawyer said were pretty ridiculous. I mean, all of the whole situation just really makes my blood boil. Janet Melo had no less than 30 homes. She had collector vehicles, collector motorcycles. She had just a fleet of nice cars. She was living the life on government money that was supposed to be going to something other than what she was doing, which is basically living like a king, while all the rest of us just struggle. Please let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm really curious to hear what you think of this situation. Like the video, share the video, subscribe, do all that stuff, and let your fingers clickety-clack across the keyboard, because I love your unsolicited opinions. But I did just say I wanted your opinion, so they're not actually unsolicited. I'm sorry if I've confused everybody here, and I promise I've made that joke in like 4 videos. I won't do it again, I swear. Albert Flores was Janet Melo's lawyer. It was her attorney, and he had some things to say when he found out that, people were upset that they found out Janet was going to get to retire with her full benefits. He said that he didn't think the two things were connected. She earned those benefits. That is the most insane thing I've ever heard in my life. She was getting money to do something for the government that she wasn't doing for 7 years. At a minimum, she should have to go back and serve those 7 years in civil service again before she's eligible for retirement. Now, I don't think she'd get hired again. At least I hope she wouldn't. I've never been through the civilian hiring process for, our government contractors or our government civilians that work for the military. I don't know how any of that works, but I'd hope that, over $100 million of theft would come up on a screening. Not super confident, but I would hope, you know what I mean? Although we did allow this to go on for 7 years. We allowed her to steal over $10 million a year on average for 7 years. So who knows what else could fall through the cracks. She was able to accomplish all of this fraud, this theft of money by continually submitting fraudulent paperwork, which baffles me, because I've submitted paperwork that was the right paperwork and it was not fraudulent, and it doesn't have like my middle initial on it, so they kick it back, and they don't even tell you that they kick it back. You got to go find that out, and that's not unique to any one like section. I'm having a stroke here. That's not unique to any one specific place in the military. They're really specific about their paperwork. It's the whole thing's odd to me. Her lawyer said she earned it, and he doesn't really see how it's related, okay? He doesn't see how they're connected. Sources close to both of them have said that she's been very cooperative in making sure the assets get turned back over. Did I tell you guys she had like 100 head of cattle? She had cows. What did she need cows for? What are we doing here? But yeah, they said she's been very cooperative. The thing that gets me the most, though, the thing that gets me more than anything else, is that she got to live this life. The lifestyle's already been lived. The damage has been done. There's no way they're going to be able to recoup everything, and even if they do, a number of the assets are depreciating assets, which she was probably using, causing them to depreciate further. There's no way that we're getting the value back as the taxpayer, and that doesn't even cover the time lost, right? This person was supposed to be filling a position that they were not filling. She worked at Joint Base San Antonio, where again she created basically a shell company. It was called the Child Health and Youth Lifelong Development, not program or anything. It just cuts off a development, which seems like an incredibly awkward name to me. But she siphoned this money into this, and then she began to spend it. And I assume at some point she realized, like, I have zero oversight whatsoever. And then she just kind of started going nuts. Anybody who's served any level of time in the military knows the military will do anything in its power and put an immense amount of oversight on anything having to do with money. And I've never had like free money, free rolling money. And what I mean by that is money that I could just spend on whatever I want. I've never had anything like that. But even the dollars allocated to certain things, there is tremendous oversight on it, and getting additional funds is effectively unheard of. I've never heard of somebody pulling from a fund. Think like dislocation allowance when you move in the military. When you move in the military, you get something called DLA now. It's a reasonably new program, but you get a couple $1,000s to offset the cost of moving. Well, dislocation allowance, you're not getting any more dislocation allowance. If it costs you more than what is given to you lump sum, that's it. That's all you're getting. The fact that she was not only able to get a large sum of money, but she was able to continue getting large sums of money, it's all just very strange to me. The sentencing is also odd to me as well. Now, I'm not privy to everything that happened in the court case, obviously, so I could be wrong. Maybe there's details that are being withheld. I don't know. But the fact that she wasn't just hit immediately with jail time, some minimum amount, is very strange to me. It just seems kind of shady. It seems kind of odd. It seems a little bit off. Okay? Why is this person that got a massive amount, guys, over $100 million is a wild budget. A wild, even to military standards, that is a ton of money. Why is this person, I don't know, why are they getting off so leniently? Leniently? I don't know if that's a word. Is leniently a word? Let me know. I went to online school. It was a fake degree mill school, but it was regionally accredited, so they still made me an officer in the United States Army. It wasn't even the Army that figured this out. The IRS is the one that flagged her, right? She only made $130,000 a year at her position. So I assume somebody was like, why does this person have tens of millions of dollars in real estate? Why does this person have homes all over the country at the IRS? And then they got her. That's how they figured it out. And then an investigation was launched, yada, yada. The rest is history. And now we're at where we're at now. But it wasn't even us. It wasn't even the military that caught her. The whole thing is just completely absurd. And I will be curious to find out where the money went exactly. Is there somebody else or some other organization outside of her and the shell company that she created that got the money? Who knows? Right? I'll be curious to see if the investigation, the findings are made public, if anybody has access to that information. I don't know. But I am curious to see what comes out of it. The whole thing, I think, was a huge blow to morale for a lot of people. We are held to such a stringent standard when it comes to money. And the fact that this person was able to just do this willy-nilly is I don't know, it's disheartening, it's concerning, it's quite frankly infuriating. Now, it's too much information for one person to remember what all she was charged with, okay? So I'm just going to read it out of here. You can judge me. I don't care. There's nothing that you guys can say or comment or think about me that's worse than the things that I think about myself. She was charged with 5 counts of mail fraud, 4 counts of engaging in a monetary transaction over $10,000 using criminally derived proceeds, and 1 count of aggravated identity theft. That seems kind of slim, too. Does that encompass over $100 million of stolen money? I don't know. She was arrested in December and she was released without bail, which I don't know how the bail process, I don't know a lot of the things that go into our legal system, but you can bet that I'm going to start reading about them now. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Please continue to watch another video. Help support me, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me you hated it. I don't care. I love you.